The San Antonio Spurs nearly traded for Kristaps Porzingis. According to Sam Amico, when Kristaps Porzingis was announced and told that he was being traded, he thought it was to the San Antonio Spurs, which means that San Antonio was in the conversation, or at least close. There were reports that the Spurs were interested in Kristaps Porzingis, but the fact that Porzingis thought he was heading to the Spurs when he was told he was being traded before it was revealed that it was Atlanta tells you a lot, right, of kind of what the Spurs were looking for potentially alongside a Victor Wembanyama. Now, look, they could go and get Kristaps Porzingis next season. He is going into his final year of his contract and then would be a free agent. So maybe something to kind of keep an eye on into next offseason. If he works really well in Atlanta, I imagine Atlanta will keep him. But even if he does want to go to the Spurs, because the fact that he was excited to go to the Spurs tells you that he at least had some interest. And that pairing of Kristaps Porzingis with Victor Wembanyama would be so fun to watch, right? The floor spacing with those two, especially for a guy in De'Aaron Fox, creating that dribble penetration and being able to kick out to those bigs. Both guys can protect the rim. Kristaps Porzingis, his biggest problem is just staying healthy, staying on the basketball court. But if he's a guy that could find some health, especially with the Spurs, he could do wonders for that team and kind of help elevate them even further. But I also think he would be good for Wemby because Wemby wants to spread the floor. He wants to take, he's averaging 8 threes a game. Having a guy like Kristaps Porzingis who's 40%, three-point shooter from three-point range as a big man who has very similarities to a Victor Wembanyama, I do think could go a long way. But let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, check out my YouTube, link in the bottom.